Okay, for this lesson, we're going to use our yellow, our red, the orange that we have mixed in between them, and black, and maybe just a tiny little bit of white. But we don't really need anything from the blue. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint a sunset. And I'm going to grab my yellow. And I'm going to leave this area down here for just a little bit of land. But I'm going to start with the sunset coming across right here. So this is pure yellow. We're not going to be doing too much mixing of colors. We'll do a little bit of dry brush as we transition. This is a simpler way of doing this without getting into mixing a lot of colors. But I am going to grab now the orange. And so this orange is going to come in next, and it's going to come right back into this. And we're just going to carry on with a little bit, like this is what I'm saying with the dry brush. We're not really mixing the colors together, but they are mixing a little bit on the canvas here. So you can see just some dry brush edge.
Here's what I found.
And my watch talking to me. And then we're going to do the same thing. I'm grabbed the red and I'm going to come right back down into the orange. So we're getting this little bit of a transition up into the sky, but it's not a lot of mixing of colors. We're just letting the colors kind of be, and then a small bit of dry brushing where they meet. And you can see though, wow, just even that is giving us the impression of a sunset. Now the lighter color down here and moving up into a very fiery red sky. Like they say, red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky at night. I mean, you could probably think of a lot of different types of people that delight in a beautiful sunset like this. And now we are at the foreground. So I think you could paint pretty much whatever you want in the foreground, but we're going to just grab black. We're keeping this scene very simple. So first of all, I'm going to cover up this foreground area, and it's just going to be black all the way across. Again, this is just where we're starting. We have all the opportunity after this to add more, to do something different. But right now we're just getting this kind of scene just like this. Now, if you wanted to add a tree or a house, or like, you could add almost whatever you want in here. And I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do because I didn't think about it too long. I guess I just was thinking whatever the foreground is, it's going to be dark and it's going to work with this scene. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually paint a tree. I'm going to come up into this sky and I'm going to try to create a tree that's just a little bit interesting and will provide a bit of a silhouette for us to see through as we're looking at the sunset. So I know that I want the tree to be an interesting shape, and so I'm just going to come in with some brush marks. Kind of like this, and we'll come up here maybe like this, and we'll come over and we'll do a little bit of different. You can shape this however you really want, right? There's not any predetermined rule here. All we're doing is coming up into this and imagining where we would see branches. And you can get really complicated in this, or you can leave it more simple. There are lots and lots of little branches that can come up here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and start doing some more what I call dry brushing again. And I'm going to add some leaves, and I'm going to be doing this with the effect of trying to make it look like these leaves are not, they're not the same as the branches. Branches are more solid, but the leaves are, you know, they're smaller. So we can define a couple of them, like we can come down and we can define some and make a few distinct marks if we want, but we can also leave some, you know, I'm just pulling a little bit of the paint off with each brush stroke, but not like a big glob of paint. It's just a little bit here and there, and it's kind of creating a softer effect, right? And there's going to be places where we'll just kind of cover up more because there's going to be, we can just imagine it's more full, the branches are more full and the leaves are more full, but around the edges is where we want to think about the dry brushing the most. Where are we going to see some of these maybe more distinct tree leaves and be able to show that we can see through some of this a little bit. Okay, so it could be something kind of like this. If you wanted to keep working on that, you can, you know, probably do a better job of shaping the tree leaves. But I think in general, I like the feel of this. I like the way that it's kind of working, and it all kind of makes sense. Now, if we want to add some grass or something like that, we're definitely welcome to, you're welcome to. But the last thing that I kind of want to add as I'm thinking about this is I'm thinking about adding in a small little sun and just showing that the sun is actually going to be a little bit lighter, whiter. So where do we want to put it? I think we could put it over here, and it could kind of offset this larger tree. We could put it somewhere close to the tree, but I'm thinking over here will probably make the most sense. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to just put in this little sun. There you have it. Now the other thing that I would do, probably just if it was me, is I'd probably do a little bit of a dry brush across the very, very top of at least some of this land, just to make it be a little bit softer so that our eye is going to be drawn more towards the tree and what's happening over there with the harder edges. So there you go. Simple sunset gradation without doing a lot of blending. It was just the yellow, the orange, and the red with some dry brushing in between. Then we painted the tree on top. We did more dry brushing to make it appear like they're leaves that we can kind of see through every once in a while. And then we shaped an interesting trunk and did a tiny bit of dry brushing here and added the sun. Guys, thank you for being here. I hope this was fun for you. We'll see you next time. By the way, this video is a section of our entire course, Acrylic Painting for Beginners. If you want to watch the entire video, just click somewhere here.